Boom. Real Relay family, what's going on in the building? The next and hottest episode right here. We got a special guest in the building.
Yes, sir.
This is usually our special guest right here, but we got an even specialer guest right over here.
Yes,
we got
sir.
Triy in the building. You
Yes,
already
sir.
know.
Yes, sir.
You already know that if you were to take, I don't know, this is my perception of it. Everyone's perception is different, but if you took like Ty Dolla $ign, Party Next Door, and Bryson Tiller, and you just like mashed them all together and had a baby.
Wait, you actually look like Bryson Tiller.
Yo, chill.
Damn,
Yo, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? I used to have the little high top back in the day, like a couple years ago when he first came out. So yeah, I got that a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
Dude, you can make a whole YouTube video of that.
Yeah, now, you know I can make a TikTok. You know what I'm saying? You know, because that's what's big. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, he
that's
hit you with the business aspect.
Yeah,
He was like, fuck YouTube. He's like, TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
That's where you really grow.
That's where you really do it.
Pulled over in the caddy. I seen La Mama outside with the fatty. Booty moving like she ain't got no panties. It ain't nothing to him.
What's going on, my man? How you doing
much,
today?
man.
We're learning about you today. How you feeling today?
Well, first off, thanks for having me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I
Thank
mean?
you for coming on.
Yeah, I
you got
appreciate
the
you guys.
drip, bro. Show the camera. You got the bathing ape. You got the babe.
It's something like, the babe.
You gotta make an NFT out of that right there.
You got the chains on.
Yeah, nothing too crazy.
girls,
man.
show the girls what
Yeah,
they
you
do.
know,
Yes, sirski.
Something like.
No, yeah, something like something
what?
I woke up with. You know
Okay. So how you doing today? How you chilling? It was your birthday. Happy
Yeah,
belated.
thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, my birthday was yesterday. Yeah, I had a great time. It was just a vibe the whole time, you know what I'm saying? Spend it with family and friends, you know what I'm saying, loved ones. So it was pretty good, man. So right now I'm just chilling in album mode right now. So
Yeah.
that's where I'm at right now.
We caught you at a really great time because you're ready to drop. You ready to drop an album? The last time you dropped this project, it was TriySeason, The Unexpected Journey.
Yep, mhm.
How many songs on there? Like
13 songs.
13?
13 songs, yep.
Jesus, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to put out a project that's more like concise with 13, or do you want to go the double album route and drop 20? 19,
And I
20?
want to drop like 20, honestly. But this album probably will be like 15.
15.
A smooth 15. Like that's a good, cool, solid number. I know people's like, music ears and stuff can only handle like a certain amount of stuff, but
This generation, their fucking attention span is
the
like,
attention span is crazy. So like 13, I felt like was a cool number, but I felt like the tracks on it were cool, but I'm off of that vibe. So like I'm on to something, you know what I'm saying, real different. So that's where I'm at with it.
Okay, and so before we actually get into the music and everything like that, let's bring it back.
Yeah.
The Real Relay here, we like to, it's all about community. You know what I'm saying? It's all about learning about where people came from and where they're at right now. So where are you from? Give a little bit background, your family, if you want to speak on that,
Yeah.
and your past and stuff.
I'm from Boston, Boston, Mass. I grew up in Dorchester. Then like from Mattapan, that's where my father's from. My mom's from Dorchester, so I grew up in both sides. So that's where I grew up in my family. I got a big family, so I grew up in church playing the drums. That's where I get all this musical stuff from. I went to Boston Arts Academy for high school. That's where I learned how to read and write music. Then I eventually went to Berklee College of Music to study. Yeah, I went to Berklee, yeah. Wow. I know, everybody always be like, oh, wow, that's a hard school to get into.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so yeah, I went to Berklee for a year and a half.
Flex.
Yeah, like flex.
Sound like-
It's only where Quincy Jones went. And John Mayer. It's nothing too crazy.
He's like, nah, it's a light day.
Yeah, it's nothing crazy. But yeah, that's where I study music, bro. So like when I do music for real, like this is what I really do. I didn't just wake up and like, I want to rap or sing or whatever and make beats. Like I really do this for real. So I take pride in that. And yeah, like right now, that's just where I'm at right now.
So who are you today, right now?
Who I am today, right now, I'm complete. I don't even play drums like that no more. To be real with you, like I played jazz and all that stuff in high school and in college, and grew up in church, like I said. So I did a lot of like gospel stuff. Right now, I'm just straight artist mode. Now I'm getting back into production. So a lot of this album, I'll be producing and executive producing on as well. So right now, Triy is just an artist that is very versatile and that can go into every single lane. I think that's why you kind of like say Ty Dolla $ign and all that stuff, because that's been a lane that I've been on for a long time. So, I'm just happy that my music's actually getting to where it got to go to get the, recognition.
Damn, I like that. I was going to say, have you, by any chance, have you seen that new Kanye doc?
Of course.
You seen that?
The funny thing is a lot of those things like I either knew already or like I heard about and
Yeah.
I've seen a couple of little clips and stuff. But to see all that in one and just see his grammar, it's like, it was just inspirational the whole time I was watching. Where I was just
I
inspired.
almost got like a whole new level of respect for him.
Oh, of course. I mean,
I'm saying as guys who watch it, that's just like just a refresher.
Yeah, I mean, he's the reason why I want to rap.
Yeah.
You know, he's the reason why I want to make beats. Like when I first heard him, me and my boys was like, "What the hell? Jesus walks. What the hell is this?" Yeah. And like hearing the drum patterns and all that other stuff. So like he's outside of the craziness that he be on, like he's definitely like one of the persons that like I looked at was like, okay, this is what I want to do. Like I don't really want to play drums like that, but like this is what I want to do. But yeah, I definitely checked it out. It was definitely like inspirational for sure.
Yeah, it was crazy. Sick. Part 2 comes out. Well, by the time the day actually we're recording the song, it should be coming out tomorrow. The part 2.
Okay.
And then the part 3 will come out the following week. But he was like a producer, sound engineer who made his beats and was making money off making the beats and shit like that. And you want to be taken seriously as a rapper.
Nobody took him.
And nobody took him seriously. A lot of people like even Pierre Bourne is very similar as well too. Yeah. Like makes beats, but as an artist, you know, can you talk about that jump, like wanting to be like a producer, sound engineer, and like making beats to wanting to be a rapper? Like, what is that? Where is that transition? Like, where does it come from? You know what I mean?
So like for me, me first being a musician first, just playing drums, you know, behind another artist, and you know, teaching myself how to play piano and stuff like that. I played for an artist for a long time, a rapper out here. So when I was playing for him, I was still like writing songs and doing other things, trying to start my own stuff. And I just seen him, and I'm like, yo, I want to be in the spotlight. Like that's what I want to do. And as I got better in recording and doing different things, I'm like, okay, this is where I belong. I don't belong playing drums behind somebody, even though that might have gotten me a little bit farther where I wanted to go. But I was like, I just want to steer this route. So where it really comes from is like you making these beats and like you coming up with concepts and you're like, I could do this shit. Like I could do that. Like, and just putting shit together. Like I know when I was first started making beats, like that's really what I was doing. Like, and if I gave a beat to somebody, I'm like, damn, I could have killed that shit. Like he didn't even fucking come off on that shit. Like, damn, he didn't do what I thought he was gonna do. Yeah. So especially like my first project was called Songs for Her. It was really inspired by 808s and Heartbreaks and Drake back in 2010. So that's where that whole thing came from. I produced pretty much the entire album. So that's where that really came from. I just was like tired of like hearing that shit. And on top of that, I was tired of asking motherfuckers for beats. So I just started making my own shit, and that's where that really came from.
Damn, that's good. Talk to me about your song Baddies.
Baddies.
I feel like that dropped in 2019. When did it drop?
2019, yeah.
2019. I looked at your Spotify page. That's like your #1 song on there. Crazy, like substantial.
I don't even understand. Honestly, I don't know how. Like, I didn't.
Do you look at a record like that and you're like, bro, how the fuck did this song pop off and all the other, like, these other ones are not as crazy high as that?
It happens like that all the time, bro, for real. I didn't pay for nothing for that record. I got the beat. I probably did that song in 2017, to be real with you. I got the beat sent to me. Even the producer didn't believe me. And he was like, yo, you even got paid for it. Like, it's yours. I was like, for real? So when I had dropped it, I didn't really expect nothing from it. There's this blog called R&B. Shout out to R&B. They're based out in LA, and they put it on their playlist, and they pushed it out, and that's where it kind of really did the numbers that it did, because a lot of it comes from, surprisingly, from Hawaii, and LA is the biggest markets for Baddies. That's the biggest market. But yeah, stuff like that. When I try to emulate the same thing, it don't work. So it's just one of those things that's is just crazy. And another crazy thing is like that was a record that I was actually gonna get Blxst on. You guys familiar with Blxst? Mm-hmm. Artist Blxst?
Dude, one of my favorites.
Yeah,
Double XL, right?
Yeah. So I was gonna try to get him on that in this song called "That's My Baby" that's on the album as well. But this is when Blxst just like I found him on SoundCloud. He was only gonna charge me $300 for a verse. Yeah. And I wanted him on Baddies, but Baddies was already out. So I was really gonna do a remix, but I was like, I don't know, like, because it wasn't doing nothing yet. So I was like, I got another record that I feel like he'll kill. It just never ended up happening because I didn't have the record ready, and then boom, he blew up. But then Baddies starting to blow up too, and then I was gonna shoot the video, pandemic. So it was like it couldn't even do what it really could have done for me because I didn't have. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what I had. And then by the time I was going to even do a video or a hard push, COVID came.
If Jack Harlow can drop What's Poppin' 20 times in a row, I think you could maybe do a remix or something.
Nah, I've definitely thought about doing a remix for sure.
Or a video or something, you know?
Yeah, I thought about even doing a video too. The crazy thing is people was telling me like, yo, put that on the album. I was like, nah.
As a bonus to get some streams?
Bonus, yeah. But I was like, nah, but.
If you do a remix and throw it on the end, As a bonus,
Yeah.
I don't see a problem with
You know,
that.
I had a so I was gonna do like a live joint to it, but it was gonna be like another iteration of the song. It was gonna be a lot slower. It's gonna be on like some like Jay-Z did with like fuck Lincoln what's that group name again?
Lincoln Park.
Lincoln Park. Yeah, it's gonna be some shit like that.
Yeah.
But I just end up doing it. But yeah, Baddies is my number one song. It's like right now on all streaming platforms together, it's probably like 300,000.
That's pretty good.
Wow. Yeah, like 300,000.
That's pretty good. And so like you just didn't expect that at all. It's coming from
At all,
Park.
bro. Like literally every day, literally no lie, every day I get a like on SoundCloud for that song. Every single day, somebody's liking it.
So it's the little things. You know what I
the
mean?
little
It's the
things, man.
the unexpected
Unexpected.
journey.
There you go.
And the
Ding.
little things, you know what I
You
mean?
brought that full circle.
I love
Yeah.
that. So what can we expect from your next project then?
So this next project, you know, it first started off where
You said 15 songs, right?
yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards. It could change. It could be less. It could be more, honestly. But right now, like, I just left the studio now, creating some stuff. So it originally started being like story based. It was gonna be a lot more like about my family, how I grew up, having kids, being a black man in America and stuff like
You
that.
have kids?
Yeah, I have 2 kids.
Wow.
I have a daughter and a son. He'll be 2 years old in April. So it was gonna be a lot more about that. Then I had I won this grant. Shout out to the Lab Foundation. I won that for 15 grand.
Wow.
So that is pretty much backing up the whole entire project. Obviously, I need more bread than 15, but that was a great start. I was able to buy all my equipment so I can do my shit in my crib, then build my own studio so I can record myself, brought beats from my producers. I had enough bread to do it, and like I'm shooting a little documentary right now.
Oh, you shooting a documentary?
Damn,
Yeah,
you
I'm
got
shooting
Cody
like a
following
mini.
you?
Yeah. I'm shooting like a mini. I'm
Cootie.
shooting like a little mini doc. So it'll be like a 3 to 4 series. You guys are getting like the exclusive right now because I haven't really brought this out
That's
yet.
exciting. Is it dropping on YouTube?
Yeah, it'll be dropping on YouTube.
Oh, because you said you had a guy that was supposed to.
Yeah,
come
he
in.
was supposed to come here. That's what was gonna be on the doc. But he'll probably just take little snippets of this actual clip or whatever, and he'll put it in. So yeah, it'll probably be. I think we're working on it'll probably like four episodes. It'll be about 4 episodes. We'll be interviewing different people within that, talking about me and basically how they found me and know me and stuff like that. So this project, so it turned into all of that, and till I felt like I haven't been getting the recognition that I've been wanting to get. So now I've been making beats and getting stuff, and now I'm like, okay, I feel like people forgot about me in a sense. I mean, I dropped this project 2019 December. Yeah. I dropped Vibe With Me the video that went crazy and stuff like that, but I still feel like I'm not getting what I need. So
I need more content though.
yeah, I mean,
I need more content.
the crazy thing is when people say you need more content, like I got so the album's 13 records, right? I got like 3 music videos. I got 10 other singles. I dropped the EP in 2017. And so I got mad stuff that's out, but the thing is that people want content
Fresh, new.
Yeah, that's the thing
right
about
away
music.
and right then and
music
there.
is like, yo, I need this shit now.
Yeah,
you know?
and
but
I'm
2
the-
years is a long time though.
2 years is
Because
a
we're in
long time.
2022.
Yeah, but see, so I dropped that in 2019. I dropped another music video in June of 2020. I'm sorry, 2021. Along with the big old press with other podcasts and other radio interviews and all that stuff. So it was a whole year of doing all of that stuff.
True. Yeah, you're right. It's a process.
Yeah, so it's a whole process of how I was doing it. And then in October, I went out to LA, and that's when I started the process for the album and started all of that stuff. So then that's when it happened. Now we only have February, so it's only 4 months.
I guess you're right, man. I guess you're because J. Cole, all these big artists, man. Sometimes the Kendrick, they take mad long to drop a project.
I mean, me, I have music that's ready to go. You know what I mean? But for me, I'm a perfectionist, and even right now, having the grant, I gotta put the project at a certain time. So I'm stressed. I'm damn, I'm
You got a
used
deadline?
Yeah, I have a deadline, but I'm pushing it back. So
You know, I
like,
said extension.
yeah, like I gotta put.
He said, fuck 'em.
I was supposed to release it by the end of June. There's no way it's gonna come in by the end of June. I mean, I ended up having COVID and all type of shit that fucked it all up. So it's no way.
And you got a
I'm gonna
full-time
be-
job, right?
And I got a full-time job.
When should we expect a new single for the album, a video, a release window? You know what I mean?
Wasn't sorry, I don't mean to this is random. Wasn't Kanye supposed to drop today?
I think he did,
Con-
but it's only on the stem players.
No, but Kanye today, he's doing the listening party
In
for Dollar
Miami.
2 in Miami, and
Yeah.
and then the stem player that has the album on it is coming out today too.
Yeah,
Stem player. What's a stem player?
it's what he has. Like he created his own like little
like a little device.
player thing.
It's like a music-
You can
Like
play
a
his
Walkman?
Nah, it's like an audio thing. So it's like it looked like an Amazon Dot type of thing, and you could just like play the songs on there. You can like mix it a certain way. It's some crazy shit. It's like $200.
It's just like a player to play it. You just press the
Yeah.
button and it just plays it on the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's
All
like
right,
20.
go
Yeah, it's
ahead.
like $200.
That was super random.
But
Like
you can
200.
expect-
It's $200.
It's
It
200.
is. I heard that.
It's $200. I mean, but like if you pay $220 for some Yeezys, I mean, you pay $200 for a stem player and his music. I mean, that's just pretty much how he thought about it. So
That's true.
but yeah, I'm still thinking about when I release a single. For sure, something to drop in June. I'll say that.
Something for sure.
I can't.
Time for the summertime.
Yeah, I can't say what. I don't know if it'll be the single or the video or whatever, but it's something to drop in June.
So expect an album like later, like late in the year.
In the fall.
No, you can expect the album by August.
By August?
Yeah.
Okay.
End of August.
Okay.
Yeah, you can expect the album.
So
by
you want to drop a summer album? You want to get the vibes on? Because I be seeing
Yeah.
you doing a couple dancehall records too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I did the Vibe With Me joint. That joint went crazy, and the video went even more stupid. So, I don't know if you guys check that out, but definitely check that out. Yeah, I like to make like cinematic shits. Like I like to make like little movies. So, yeah. So that's when you can kind of expect something from me is definitely June. I was gonna drop some shit on Valentine's Day, but I was like, this shit too fire. Like I can't just drop it to drop it. Like I can't even do that. So
You're gonna have these couples out here making babies out here.
Yeah.
that are-
Yeah, that's when
Yeah,
all
I
the Scorpios are born.
I got some, but this album is like it's gonna be called Did You Forget?
Did you
So,
forget?
Yeah, so it's more based
I
on.
see that theme. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I just feel like people forgot about me. I feel like nobody like give me the recognition. And I could be crazy for thinking this. I know people like, what you mean? But like what I mean is like when I go out to these places and shit like that, like I've been doing this for a very long time at a high level. I feel like when I started rapping and singing and shit back in like 2009.
2009. Wow.
Yeah, I didn't really get on or serious about it till like 2015. And then once 2015 hit, I dropped my first single called Show Off. And that song pretty much did it for me. I ended up like in the clubs and shit like that. 2016, I had this record called Fuck It Up.
So you're seasoned.
Yeah, bro, I've been doing this for a long time. Like a
Damn.
very, very long
We
time.
just started this podcast and shit like a year ago.
Yeah. You're a seasoned vet, bro. We're over
Yeah,
here
bro,
like
I've
wet
been
behind
doing-
the ears stuff.
Yeah, I've been doing this a very long time. So like when I've been doing it at a high level, and it's hard to continue to do it this route and this pace like this. So I just be feeling like I don't have but that's a little chip I have on my own shoulder. Like I could be like overthinking because when I go to clubs, I get love all the time.
Yeah.
Like so.
I see you on I think I saw your Instagram story recently. You were out in the club. Where are you recently?
Nah, I was what day was that? No, you probably seen it when I reposted
You
some shit.
reposted something,
Yeah,
yeah.
those were the days, man. That was probably a couple years ago.
Hey, those days aren't over, man.
It's not over. I just been lazer focused. Like I just been laser focused.
Your
man.
30s are your new 20s, bro. You got your 20s and your
It's a
30s.
fact.
together. And but you got kids. You got you got a lot on your plate, man.
A lot, bro. A lot.
And like honestly, like to be honest, like a big reason why I fuck with you too is like I like the fact that you're low key.
Yeah.
I feel like I like that. Like people like
But
like
you a gatekeeper sometimes though.
well because that's how people from New York are too. They're like oh where'd you get that sandwich? Oh, I ain't gonna tell you what bodega I went to because you know you're going and the
Then
whole
everybody
block-
gonna be there.
everybody gonna go
Yeah,
there
yeah,
and then
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not high anymore. But I like the fact that you're low key. A lot of like Pierre, like Nav, a lot of these artists that are more low key, they want to be like in the fame and shit like that. Nav's even said like, "Fuck the riches, I want the fame." You know what I mean? But I and like what like 88 Glam,
Yeah.
you know, like Blxst. I feel like there are some artists that are like super dope, low key, and that's why I like them because
Yeah,
they're low
appreciate it.
because they're low key. And so you saying you started this project in 4 months. Talk about that trip to LA. What did you do out there? Who'd you meet out there? What's going on out there?
So LA was more like I hadn't been since 2017, I believe. Yeah, 2017. So I would just want to get the juices flowing and to get the process going with the album. So I went out there. I linked with because everybody I know is out there. Everybody I know from college moved out there. A lot of people that I know are just out there. Even my engineers out there. John Scott, shout out to John Scott.
We had John Scott on the pod.
like, hey,
John Scott on the pod.
yeah, John
I
Scott
called him
Phoenix.
John Glass on accident like 3
oh
times.
shit! What the fuck?
He hated it. He was nice about it. But I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, we got John. Glass, and he's like, it's John Scott. I'm like, oh, sorry, we got John Glass, and he's like, dude, it's John Scott.
He fucked with that name 3 times, but he was really cool about it.
Yeah, he's really nice.
I mean,
Nah,
you get nervous because you in the presence of a GOAT. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And like, shout out Phoenix Down Recording Studios, Josh Schuback, everybody over there, John Scott, great fucking dudes, great fucking people. They're fire, bro.
Bro, I've been going to John for 6 years now, since 2016. And yeah, the growth that he's done, and especially with that studio, is like remarkable, bro. So even when he was just by himself for a long time, and then he just started grooming other people, and now he just, he's the fucking GOAT.
He's a GOAT.
Yeah, but in LA, yeah, he's out there. I was supposed to link with him in LA, but he had I think he had a wedding or some shit. But yeah, he referred me to some other people out there. I think those were your peoples, right?
Yeah, you met with our other Real Relay fan member, Lio Diya.
Yeah.
Infinite. I think Caesar is also out there and stuff like that.
Them niggas is nice too, bro. They're dope. Yeah, so I met up with them through John.
Yeah.
John
told you about them?
Yeah, John's the one that told me about them.
Really?
Yeah, because I was supposed to have a session with him. So he was like, but I got some other dudes that are dope. Like, you should check them out. And I usually don't be going to anybody. But if John refers them to, like, all right, cool. If John says it, they got to be dope.
I thought you said that.
This multiverse is going crazy on me right now.
On us right now.
Like, bro, the cinematic universe
cinematic universe.
Bro, it's going crazy on me right now. Wait, what? Wait a minute, Leo, bro. You ain't called me. You told me this. What the fuck? I got to send him this clip. You know what I mean?
Yo,
God damn, that's crazy. That's like cross-pollination, right?
Cross-pollination at its finest.
Damn. I guess give myself too much credit.
You try to take credit for that
Damn. But how that session work out? Because those guys are artists and they're like engineers as well too. You know,
it was dope. I was shocked in like how professional and how the studio was even set up. Like I was like, yo, this is dope. So I linked up with my boy God. He's a rapper from out here. We did a joint. And I linked up with my producer Jay the Great. He lives out there now, and he worked with 2 Chainz on his last album, not the one that just came out, but the one before that. He had a joint on there, and that's where I linked up with. And he works at he was recording outside the Atlantic studio, that Atlantic runs out there. So I just got to catch a vibe, just got to see like Nipsey Hussle's plaques and fucking Roddy Ricch's plaques and shit like that, bro. Just put me in the mood and just talking to him. Yeah, exactly. So it just put me in a mood, put me in we just had a long conversation, like 3 hours before we even played any beats for me. And I'm like, all right, bro, where's my beats? I'm like, all right, cool. So yeah, we just went out there and vibe. We linked up with some people that we haven't linked with since college. And yeah, it was just a great time. We shot some content videos and shit like that. And yeah, we just caught a vibe, bro. And it just made me, all right, cool. When I came back here, I was like, all right, cool, it's go time. And I was ready to go.
That's what I was saying, like, bro, that's why, like, when I went out to LA, when I went out to Miami, like, bro, it's just something about it. Like, it's so creative because sometimes when you're here in Boston and in the Northeast, it can be so, like, gloomy and shit like that. And, like, kind of, like, I feel, like, locked in sometimes. And, like, it's good to lock in, like, when you need to create. But, like, I also need to go to a place to be creative.
Right,
and, like, something about the energy out there and, like, seeing other people do that, it makes you want to be free. And it makes you want to, it just gets the creative juices flowing.
It does.
And it just makes you want to be free. But you also have to have that balance, like, to, like, all right, lock in.
Yeah, I mean, we was locked in out there, but then we definitely had, our nice strip club nights and shit like that. Like,
I've never been to a strip club. I want to go to
man,
one
we went
so
to,
bad.
we went to a regular joint. And then, like, because LA, then they had, like, an underground joint that we went to. Like, it was just, like, some nigga just had some shit. And they had strippers, had a stripper pole. And that's where they was at. It was a wild time.
Like an etiquette to a strip club?
Can you give us proper strip club etiquette?
Yeah, because I've never been.
Etiquette.
I'm 25. He's what,
24.
24. We're young. So can you give us proper strip club etiquette?
See, I'm 31, man. I'm old, bro.
So give us the keys.
Like you said, the 30s and
I'll give you the keys. Go with a lot of ones.
A lot of ones?
Don't matter what you got on. You got bread?
Like how much
Good.
ones?
How many
like
ones? How many ones
or
should
like,
a young buck like us go in with? You know what I
A
mean?
young buck like y'all?
I'm a very average buck.
Okay,
Right?
average.
I mean, at 20, I'll say 300.
Okay. Oof, I thought you were
say
gonna say
300.
1,000. I was like,
It's
300.
like I throw one every like 5 minutes.
yeah. How am I throwing these? Am I like, what's the proper procedure?
I mean, yeah, it's more like, you know what I'm saying?
You know
more
what I
like,
mean?
yeah.
But I don't throw all of them at once.
No. You do.
You know, a
You know what I'm
stack is
saying?
10.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to do it. And then you got to like, all right, cool. Like, yo, you going to do this little lap dance. And then that's when you really go crazy. If she's just focusing on you, that's when you really go crazy.
So
like,
do you like put it in her G-string and
you do everything. You slap it. You do all of that.
Nice.
But it ain't a strip club. It ain't showing pussy, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
they don't show pussy?
Some don't. At least that out
They
here.
show titties though.
Sometimes, but where I went to,
Yes.
yeah,
How,
they was doing it
how,
all.
how like, so you just no touching at all in a normal strip club.
Normal strip club, normally, yeah. I mean, but if you go to Atlanta and shit like that, like there's spots that you can. But like when I was in LA, we didn't go to like we went to like some underground shit, and
Yeah.
you know,
We're talking about normal
normal joints. Yeah. Like Boston's kind of more reserved and shit. Like the shit's out here. I haven't been to like the other ones that are out here, but I heard it's more reserved. Or Providence got some joints that's jumping out there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I heard Providence got
Foxy
some.
You got the
Lady.
foxy lady out there.
Yeah, I heard Providence got
Cadillac
some
Lounge.
shit. Yeah, I never really been into it though, for real. So I haven't been to a lot of them. But when I went out there in LA, I was like, oh, this is different. But it was all the aesthetic that I needed to like really get the juices flowing for the album. So like I just need that type of shit to really have like some shit to say. Like I went to DR back in 2017.
Wow.
That's when I came back and I did a whole EP in like 3 months.
You're like, I got whole albums worth
I got
of
a
material.
whole album worth of shit, and
I feel you,
I went
bro.
back in 2022, and that shit was a vibe.
So we getting at some demon music, some demon juice.
I mean, you know, I have a balance of what I'm doing on the project. It's more so this Did You Forget project is gonna sound like a playlist. So it's gonna have a bunch of everything on there. It's not gonna be just one joint, not two joints. It's gonna be like, it's gonna showcase everything that I can do, whether that's like singing, whether that's rapping, whether that's having other people sing on there that I wrote, just different shit. So I'm doing a little bit of everything on this project.
What I really like about you is that you do a really great job of creating a hook. You do a really,
Yeah.
I think that's sometimes one of the hardest things to do is to create a really good hook. And in this day and age, you know, granted what other people say, a hook is like very important to a song.
Yeah.
The verse is obviously very important as well too. But you do a really good job of like creating a hook and making it stick and making it remember. And I feel like a lot of artists in this area or artists just like trying to like get up, they have a really tough time getting that hook. Having something that's having that song like, oh damn, that's catchy as fuck. Let me play this in the club. You make like, I mean, almost like club music, like low key. You know what I mean? And like that to me is what sticks out about you.
It's a whole formula to it. Like it took me a while to get here. It took me a while to get my music to sound the way I want it to sound. But it's a whole formula that I just have and that I just stick with it. And I also like to try new shit, like to try other things. Some things stick more than others and some just don't. That's just how the music game go. Yeah. But like I just like to do different shit. I like to experiment with my voice. That's just really what it is, bro.
Can we expect a Lio Diya or Infinite or Triy song or what's going on?
I definitely hollered at them about doing something.
They were more producing, or did they give you any verses?
I got production for them.
Okay.
The joint that I have with God, he produced. I did some shit on there, but he pretty much did the rest of it. I did like the little lead, the little sim shit. But he produced the whole thing. But yeah, we definitely gonna cook up some shit for sure.
I need some Lio Diya and Triy music, man. I need it.
Nah, we definitely gonna cook up. I mean, I'm going back in June, so we'll see.
I'm gonna give him a call then and be like, hey, yo, make a fucking record.
We might make us some. I'm gonna holler at them. Like I gotta sit back and like book all my shit that I'm about to be doing. Like I need to sit down with John because John's gonna mix my whole shit. I need him to do my whole entire album.
I was like, I need like a John Scott, Lio Diya, and Triy production.
Oh yeah, that'd be kind of crazy.
I need it to be a club banger.
No, I got some shit for them. I just haven't even like. I take my time with my music and I take my time with like how I write it. There's some shit like Baddies. That just came. Like honestly, when I heard the record,
it's a club. I mean, to me, that's a club banger.
Yeah, the dude who sent it to me, he titled it as Baddies, and I went with the title.
Just went with it.
And I was like, all right, cool. So like, that's what I did. So yeah, it just came to me like that. I had the hook before I even had the verses. I actually had the second verse before I even had the first verse, which is kind of crazy. So that's sometimes how it usually goes when I'm writing my rock.
Yeah. What would you say is the most difficult and most challenging hurdle for you throughout your entire career of creating music?
My challenging?
The most challenging hurdle you had to get over?
Like breaking up with your girlfriend, having kids, COVID.
Anything.
Like what events were like tough for you to get over?
You think about it.
Yeah, I mean, the toughest thing, to be real with you, bro, is like not having the funds to do it. Like that's one of the biggest hurdles to do shit. Like I don't care what nobody say. You need bread in this. You feel me? Like you need bread to really like make it go far. I forget what I forget who said it, but there was an artist who was like, yo, the niggas on Quavo's label, the QC. They was like, yo, you need at least like 250,000 for a single to really blow. Like to really make it blow. I think that was one of my biggest hurdles because back in 2017, I had lost my job when I was working because I was working on this TriySeason album for years. Like the first song called Spaceships, I already recorded that in 2014.
That's the intro for the
for TriySeason. I recorded that in 2014. You can't really tell, but like I had already had that record in 2014 because I was working on it for so long. But once I hit 2017, like I had lost my job and I just lost the funds, so I couldn't really do shit. So that was probably like my biggest hurdle. I had already had my daughter back in 2014, so like by the time I got really on, like it really wasn't doing nothing. So I wouldn't say my kids. Like I have a fine balance between like my personal life and my music. Like I be having to sacrifice a lot of times. Like when I have my kids, like all right, cool, y'all got to stay at the crib. I call my mom, like I got to go to the studio, I got to go to the show or whatever. Like a lot of sacrificing comes with it. But you know, it'll all pay off in the end.
Would you think about going on tour after you drop this next project?
Well, yeah.
Or
So
do some small shows at least.
I'm gonna be putting on my own show. You guys getting a lot of gems right now. A lot of things that ain't out right now.
If you want us to edit anything out, just let us know.
Yeah,
We'll
we take it. Like I said, we'll talk about that after. But yeah, we keep it 100 here, and like I said,
yeah, I'm planning on doing a showcase after the album. It'll probably be not too long after the album comes out.
I'm excited.
So probably a couple weeks after the album drops, or like a week to a month.
Okay. And do you want to stay in this Boston area, or do you eventually want to branch out and go somewhere?
I was supposed to move to LA. And then my son's mom got pregnant, so there's no leaving then. So,
I feel you.
Yeah, so I was definitely planning on like I'm going to LA. Like I had already made up my mind. My family's out there as well, so I was like, what's really stopping me from going out there? But yeah, I mean, eventually we'll see what this project does. Like I got a lot of things holding on to this project, and we'll see. You know, like we'll see what ends up happening. But LA is definitely my move because I know a lot of people out there. A lot of my Berklee friends out there, college kids and stuff like that. So, yeah, my producer's out there. My engineer, obviously, John, you know what I'm saying? He's out there. I got my other engineer, Fresh. He's out there. So, there's a lot of people, a lot of artists that I know who from the city are out there and, like, traveling back and forth. So, if anything, I'll be doing a lot of back and forth to L.A.
True.
So, that'll probably be most likely.
What kind of, can we expect any features on the album?
Yeah.
Local artists, big artists, little artists, medium artists?
probably more local. I don't know how many I'm gonna have on there. I'm definitely, I don't know if you guys heard of Shay Bands. Yeah, Shay Bands is out here. Shout out to Shay Bands. She's part of Shooter's Music. I'm trying to get her on there, but we gonna get some shit. I sent her some shit. She was fucking with it, so I'm gonna definitely get her on there. You guys should definitely check her out. One of my boys, Tailored. His name is Taylor. Check him out. He's a new R&B artist. I got God, obviously. Like I did the joint out there. And guys, y'all have to wait till the rest and see what else is going.
Respectful.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate that, man. And like that's what I say. Like, do you want a project to have do you want it to focus mainly on you, or like do you not care about features? Like, you know.
Well, I don't really care. I don't really mind for it. I know a lot of different artists feel different ways about it, and like feel like I'm not doing no more features and shit like that. But I look at it like, yo, they can bring something to the music. That's how I basically go about that. I don't really go based on like, oh, if this person's more popping than this person, like, all right, if this person's gonna bring what I need them to bring on this song, that's what I care more about.
Yeah.
Like I used to really want to be like, oh shit, I want this artist because like I could get him on here and gain some of his fan base and get him on this so I don't really care for that no more. Like I just want to make I want to make really good fucking music, bro. Like, and that's all I really care about. So. Like I said, my boy Taylor, you know, he's not really known right now, but he's definitely gonna start making some noise. Yeah. And he just knows what the fuck to do on some songs. So, and I also got another record that I'm working on that I just left the studio with. I'm gonna have an artist just sing the complete song that I wrote, and she's just gonna sing the entire song.
So you write songs for people too?
Yeah, I used to do it a lot, but I stopped. Because I didn't have like my studio equipment and stuff like that. Because I usually write my own shit to my own shit. Yeah. So like now I'm getting back into that. Thanks to the lab grant that I had end up getting. So like you know that'll do that.
That's faceted, man.
Yeah, appreciate it.
You got to be.
Yeah, and that's why this album's gonna showcase that. That's why I'm gonna give a whole song to somebody to sing on my album that I wrote. That I just left the studio with my boy Sean Alexander just produced it. So we gonna definitely do some shit.
You remind me of Russ.
Russ is a beast.
Yeah.
Russ is a beast.
You're a beast too.
And I appreciate it, bro.
I was gonna say, do you have like how's the marketing gonna go for? Like, do you have like a marketing team behind you? Do you have any way you're gonna make sure this gets pushed out correctly?
Yeah, that's what I'm working on right now.
You know?
I just want to have the content kind of already there, so I
Yeah.
can know how I want to push it, how it sounds, and like go the right route on what I want to do. But yeah, it's just been me. I think that's another tough part to answer that other question too. Like that's another part that's been tough. Like I was a part of a big team, and we were all pushing me for a long time, and I'm no longer part of that team now. So it's just me. So that's also a tough thing to do, like when it's just yourself trying to push out your own music and shit like that. So for me, like I'm just trying to figure out different routes on how I want to market it. Like there's free routes to do, and then there's obviously things that you could pay for to make it go on a bigger platform. So that's what I'm in the middle kind of figuring out now.
That's good. Have you heard of an artist called G Nipsey?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that.
I heard him, but I haven't really heard none of his music for real, so I can't even really.
You should reach out to him.
Okay.
I think he'd be. I wonder how a collab would sound, but I would like to hear it because I'm a fucking freak.
He's from here?
Yeah, he's from this area.
From
yeah.
Cambridge. He works for Millie's.
I'll send you over his information and like his management. But you guys should definitely get in touch and definitely try to make some music together.
dope.
His management really knows like the back end business side of it, and they might drop you some gems too of like how to like get
Push it.
organic.
Yeah.
I definitely heard of the name before. If I played
Those guys are solid dudes. Like
Right.
they
Really nice guys.
They really fucking believe in him.
Yeah,
you know what I
that's
mean.
dope.
And like
He was like, if your boys don't repost your shit, they not your boys.
now that's a fact.
and I'm like, damn, like that real as fuck.
That's real and
That's a
relatable.
fact, bro. You don't understand how many people I got into arguments and shit with that didn't post my shit. Like I was a part of a team before back in 2014 where I felt like I was not supported at all. They wasn't posting my shit. But this is before like Instagram was like big. 2014 wasn't like, it was big, but it wasn't like repost and like the story wasn't big and shit like that. It wasn't like a big deal. But I just didn't feel support. And when I got part of a crew by the name of DBG, we just we went on a full campaign of shit. Like we was in the clubs heavy every weekend. We was performing, doing shit. DJs know me by the name. I come in there for free. Just a whole bunch of shit. Like I had
lucky duck.
well, I had to work for that though. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't always like pulling up for free. It was like a lot of like they didn't play my record till fucking 145, 150 when fucking people walking the fuck out or like I'm outside.
145, 150. They should be starting at 145, 150.
for real.
We in Miami, you know.
Yeah, I know facts, but like that's how it was until like I eventually moved up into like, all right, cool, I'm pulling up, like give me VIP, I need a bottle, I need this and that to ask for different things. So it just came with it.
Damn, that's cool. So I mean, that's good. We're getting like the gems and knowledge behind the scenes and shit like that. Yeah, I definitely want to see you like drop a project. I definitely want to see you like in the club. I definitely want to see you like in all these different facets. Now, question: if we were an up and coming artist, right? How much would you charge us for a feature?
Right now?
Yeah, just say we're like
probably 500.
damn.
Yeah.
I mean, you pay like.
Hey, we don't want to talk about that.
Hold on.
That's getting edited out. But yeah, no, I feel but that's the game. I mean, like you said, you do got to put money into this shit.
Yeah, bro, ain't shit for free. I mean, shit, when I hit a Blxst back in 2019, he was charging 300. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm sure his numbers is out of here. So
Yeah.
I mean
I still want to see some fucking music for him too, man. He's got to drop some more shit too, man.
Blxst is he's on everybody's shit right now. I mean, he's on Snoop Dogg. She was on Nas's shit. Like he's solid. He good.
True.
Like, he's straight. I think people just like be just wanting more content. You know what I'm saying? Like I want your own solo shit. I want more. Yeah.
More
That's the tough part. And I think that's why when Russ came out, he fucking put on a song, but I think it was every week or some shit.
That's a little much.
Yeah, that was kind of
11
crazy.
projects before he blew up.
Yeah, that's just wild. Like, but that goes to his work ethic, bro. Like that's tough to do, bro. And like I think a lot of times, even with me, like the content is like I forget what the number is on a daily basis of how many music is being released by like the world. It's like a big number. So you're competing with like thousands of songs every day, and so you try to come up with content and different shit. Like I just try to relate to everybody. That's my biggest thing. I want to relate to shit. I want to relate to people. I want to be able to like.
You're on the fucking show.
I'm on the
for
fucking
it.
exactly.
Yeah,
I mean, I want to relate, fam. You know what I'm saying? I want to relate. You feel me?
You heard it right
You
here.
want to be real as fuck.
I want to be. You want to be real as fuck.
Hey, tell him what
This is
Triy
where the
stands
fuck you
for.
gotta go.
Tell him what Triy stands for.
Tell him what about it.
You know what the fuck this shit stands for? Do you know? Y'all fucking tell. Now fuck that. Y'all tell them.
Yo, you know what fucking time it is. It's trying the motherfucking building on the Real Relay podcast. I don't know what fucking thing you listening to. I don't know what podcast you listen to. I don't know who you listening to right now. But you need to be listening and tuned in to the motherfucking
But do you know what Triy really stands for?
Tell them.
Triy really stands for talent resides in you. That's what Triy really stands for.
You heard that?
That's what it really.
You heard
stands
that
for.
unexpected journey?
Yeah.
You heard that. I love that.
Talent resides in you.
Y'all forgot. Y'all must have
Y'all
forgot.
must have forgot, but y'all ain't gonna forget this year. Y'all ain't gonna forget this year.
You tell
Y'all
them.
not gonna forget.
Talk
I
your
got some
shit. Talk your shit, man.
I got this shit coming, man. It's going. Yeah, this shit gonna be the one.
Did you forget?
Did you forget?
Did you forget? Oh, I love that. I
think
Wow.
that
That was
yeah, and
fire.
it's just gonna be a play on words, like the marketing that I'm coming up for it, like the
play
promo
on,
and everything.
I love it.
The
I
play
just
on
love
word,
it.
like it's gonna go. Like y'all gonna see what's it gonna look like. So I might have to fuck with you in Miami. I might have to come out there.
Bro, I'm telling everybody,
what's up.
I'm telling everybody and their mom, their cousin, their sister, their brother, I don't care, friends, family, everyone we meet, like, bro, come out to Miami. I will have an apartment out there. Me and Dro chilling. We any sort of creative, anybody. I got some shit I don't want to even say yet that's like to myself that I'm excited to be out there. But I got some people coming out there. I got some YouTubers I'm gonna be working with and
That's
shit like
dope.
that. Because that's the thing, like you said, like it's just like a creative space, man.
Yeah.
And like I'm so pumped to just start working with creatives and like be in that creative mindset.
Yeah.
And like find like put shit out and like shit, just fucking have fun.
Yeah.
And be creative.
But there's a lot of podcasts that are fucking pretty dope out here as well.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like I don't know if you guys are familiar with a lot of them, but like
Yeah.
I can definitely put you guys in context. So you got like it could just be this big old thing. So
there's
like,
a lot. What I said earlier, like, granted what I said, but like there is a lot of cool podcasts and a lot of great people. I will never forget that like we started here. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm from Lawrence, Massachusetts. Like now living in Boston.
Lawtown.
Yeah, so I'm saying like, bro, like I started here, so I will always pay respects to the people that did start here and like some of the bigger artists like in this area and some of even like the local artists and like shout out to everyone that we've worked with. We try to get everyone on.
it's
there.
good that you venturing out, bro. It's really dope. Like
and
I
some
wish
great podcasts, people out here too.
exactly, bro. It's dope that you guys are gonna venture out, go to Miami. Like all the best to you guys for real, because that's just dope. Miami's lit. Just stay focused, man. Just stay.
Yeah, I'm staying focused.
This guy stay focused.
Just stay focused, man. It's a lot of peer pressure out there. There's a lot of temptation.
We met the Fresh and Fit dudes out there for a weekend. They're big YouTubers as well too over there. And that was
oh, okay, yeah, I heard of them.
They're like they're the guys in Miami that like have the one guy one side, the guy on the other side,
And all the shorties.
and they have all the girls in the middle. They're
yeah.
crazy. But I met them.
That's gonna be y'all, man. It's gonna be y'all too.
I don't know about that, but great dudes, man. Honestly, and man, just we're chilling, having fun, and like I'm glad that I found something that I enjoyed doing, and like that's what I kind of want to end this last thing on. Like, what's one piece of advice you would tell to like upcoming creatives? Someone maybe that's like they've been doing this for 10 years.
Yeah.
Someone that's been doing it maybe for a couple of months or a couple of weeks or years, and maybe someone young that's like trying to come up and like keep going at their dreams and their journey. Like, what would you tell someone like the most key important thing that they gotta know?
For me, I know a lot of people always say, but it's really keep going and study this shit. Really study your craft. Like I'm a musician, right? At the end of the day, like I come from staying at my crib at 16 years old, listening to jazz the whole entire night and just studying music, not just jazz, but then, I got Latin. I'm all these different things that I can infuse into my music right now. Learning more things than just like learning your voice, learning how to fucking write better, learning how to from other people, learn how to produce, knowing what the fuck a key is on the piano from a C to a B, like knowing this different shit, like really, really owning your craft. I think it just makes you a way better artist. It doesn't have to really box you in as just like I'm a singer or I'm just a rapper. Like, no, you want to be a full-on artist. Like, you really want to get out there. Like, go explore the world, go to different parts of the United States, and like, get the fuck out of here. I would just tell people just to keep on going. Like, keep on grinding, because you just can't stop. Don't listen to everybody else. When people keep on telling you no, like, my mom always be like, why you still doing that music? You ain't making no money. It's like,
mind your business.
You'll see. Mind your business, Mom.
I love you, Mom.
Yeah, I love you.
Respectfully.
But I can't
love
stop. Yeah, I love this shit. And a lot of people that I started with, or a lot of people that I looked up to like 10, 11 years ago that was really making noise in the city ain't even doing it no more. I'm proud to say like I'm one of the ones that are still out here really still grinding and still really doing it. But it takes a lot of strength to keep on going. It takes a lot of like focus and a lot of drive. So I would just say to people like keep your drive going and just don't stop, because this shit can really, you can stir a different way. You can get used to the city hype and just be like, all right, cool, I'm good where I'm at. And like, nah, you still got a long way. I got a long way to go. I might be popping, or I might have a lot of people fuck with me, or like can get in club, whatever it is, but I'm nowhere where if I go to Miami, I'm nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like if I go to New York, Atlanta, LA, I'm nobody.
Well,
that's what I want to change.
You're somebody to us. And welcome to the Real Relay fam. And we believe in you.
Thank you, man.
And thank you for coming on the show, man.
Of course.
We appreciate, we believe in you, and we want to see that unexpected journey. We don't want to forget about it.
No.
You know
but I'm
mean?
going to ask you in a couple months, did you forget?
We'll look forward to it. Hell yeah.
Dude, I can't wait to listen to it. I'm pumped, man. But anyway, I think Barber, got any last words, anything like that? You got to say?
Man, that was inspirational, bro. So many gems you dropped on us today, and like, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, for sure.
We appreciate my man.
Yeah,
good shit, bro.
Yeah,
that was good.
Sure. Not for sure, bro.
The good shit. We appreciate it. Real Relay fam, you already know the vibes. Keep listening to us. Run this shit up. Support Triy. I'm gonna have all your fucking links in the description box below. Everything, his ads. I'll do all the research. I'll do all that. You got any message to anybody, to the Real Relay fam, anything like that? Because
hey, man.
You already know what time it is.
Welcome me to the family and shit. Be on the lookout for this album, man. It's coming real soon. Single's gonna be coming real soon. You'll be seeing all the content. You'll see it in a couple more months, just kind of all rallying up. So make sure y'all stay tuned. It's Triy.
That's it. You already know. Real Relay fan, thank you for tuning in. Listen to us on Spotify, YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell your girl about it. Go ahead, Barber. Do the outro.
All right. Until next time, family, remember, talent resides in you. Peace out.
Damn.
We ain't finna vibe like this. Look at all the time we spend. Put you in a brand new Benz. You ain't never met a nigga like this.